Good morning, my dear students. Today in geography, we are going to continue the same chapter, that is Lifelines of National Economy. Children, in our previous classes, in this chapter, we have studied about the roadways, railways, pipelines, waterways, and today we are going to study about airways, communication, international trade, and tourism as a trade. Now let's start with airways. Children, the air travel today is the fastest, most comfortable, and prestigious mode of transport. It can cover very difficult terrain like high mountains, deserts, dense forests, and also oceanic stretches with the great ease. Children, just think of the northeastern part of the country, which is marked with the presence of big rivers, dissected relief, dense forest, and the frequent floods and international frontiers, etc., in the absence of air transport. Air travel has made access easier to these places. Air transport plays an important role in the rescue operation during the natural disasters like flood and earthquake. It also connects isolated and far away places with the mainstream of the country. It is the best for northeastern states and Jammu and Kashmir. Children, in India, domestic services are provided by the Indian Airlines. It covers a major cities of India and the neighboring countries. International air transport services is provided by Air India. The air transport was nationalized in 1953. On the operational side, Indian Airlines, Alliance Air, subsidiary of Indian Airlines, private scheduled airlines and non-scheduled operation provide domestic air service. Air India provides international air services. Pawan Hans Helicopter Limited provides helicopter services to oil and natural gas commission in its offshore operations to inaccessible areas and the difficult terrain like the northeastern state and the interior parts of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, and Uttaranchal. Children, Indian Airlines operation also extend to the neighboring countries of South and the Southeast Asia and the Middle East. Air travel is not within the reach of the common people. It is only in the northeastern states that special provisions are made to extend the services to the common people. And moreover, construction of airport need huge capital and technology, and it cannot be constructed everywhere. Now, communication. Children, ever since human appeared on the earth, they have used different means of communication. But the pace of change has been rapid in the modern times. Long distance communication is far easier without physical movement of the communicator or a receiver. Personal communication and mass communication, including television, radio, press, film, etc., are the major means of communication in the country. Now let's see what is personal communication and mass communication. Personal communication means communication through which only personal messages are exchanged between the two people. And on the other hand, mass communication means communication through which one can communicate with the several people at the same time. Then, personal communication. These can be used by an individual for the personal activities such as telephone, mobile, postal service, postcards, etc. And in the mass communication, These can be used by the government to create awareness among the people about programs and policies. For example, radio, TV, newspaper, etc. Children, the Indian postal network is the largest in the world. It handles parcels as well as personal written communications. Cards and envelopes are considered first class mail and are airlifted between stations covering both land and air. The second class mail includes books, packets, registered newspapers, and periodicals. They are carried by the surface mail covering land and water transport. To facilitate quick delivery of the mail in the large towns and cities, six mail channels have been introduced recently. They are called Rajdhani Channel, Metro Channel, Green Channel, Business Channel, Bulk Mail Channel, and Periodical Channel. India has one of the largest telecom network in Asia. Excluding urban places, more than two-thirds of the villages in India have already been covered with the STD subscriber trunk dialing telephone facilities. In order to strengthen the flow of information from the grassroots to the higher level, the government has made special provisions to extend 24-hour STD facilities to every village in the country. There is a uniform rate of STD facilities all over India. It has been made possible by integrating the development in space technology with communication technology. Children, mass communication provides entertainment and creates awareness among people about various national programs and policies. It includes radio, television, newspapers, magazines, books, and films. All India Radio, that is Akashwani, broadcasts a variety of programs in the national, regional, and the local languages for various categories of the people spread over different parts of the country. Doordarshan, the national television channel of India, is one of the largest terrestrial network in the world. It broadcasts a variety of programs from entertainment, educational to sports, etc. for people of different age groups. Children, in this topic, the question can be asked, how can the different mass communication media educate the people, or mass communication provides entertainment and create awareness among people? And you have to explain this. The answer will be the radio and the television are the main source of mass communication. The electronic media provides distant education to the people. Programs like University Grants Commission, that is UGC, helps the viewer to learn a lot. Then many programs related to the agricultural productivity and the industrial productivity are shown. Many programs related to health and other problems of common people are also shown. Then media make the people politically aware about their country and the rest of the world. Children, our country publishes a large number of newspapers and periodicals annually. They are of different types. Newspapers are published in about 100 languages and the dialects. Children, do you know that the largest number of newspapers published in the country are in Hindi, followed by English and Urdu? Children, India is the largest producer of feature films in the world. It produces short films, video feature films, and video short films. The Central Board of Film Certification is the authority to certify both Indian and foreign films. Now, international trade. Children, the exchange of goods among people, states, and countries is referred to as trade. The market is the place where such exchange takes place. trade between two countries is called international trade. Children, international trade has undergone a major change since the start of liberalization in 1991. India has emerged as a software giant at the international level and is earning large amounts of foreign exchange through the export of information technology. Children, it may take place through air, sea, or land routes, while local trade is carried in cities, towns, and villages. State level trade is carried between two or more states. Advancement of international trade of a country is an index to its economic prosperity. It is therefore considered the economic barometer for a country. As the resources are space bound, no country can survive without international trade. Export and import are the components of trade. The balance of trade of a country is the difference between its export and import. When the value of export exceeds the value of import, it is called favorable balance of trade. On the contrary, if the value of import exceeds to the value of export, it is termed as unfavorable balance of trade. Children, India has a trade relations with all the major trading blocs and all the geographical regions of the world. Among the commodities in export, the share of agriculture and allied products has been 9.9%, ores and minerals 4.0%, gems and jewelry 14.7%, petroleum products 16.8% in 2010-11. And the commodities imported to India include petroleum and petroleum products 28.606%, pearls and precious stones 9.4%, chemicals 5.2%, machinery 6.4% in 2010-11. Children, bulk import as a group registered a growth accounting for 28.2% of total import. Now, tourism as a trade. Children, tourism in India has grown substantially over the last 3 decades. Foreign tourist arrivals in the country witnessed an increase of 11.8% during the year 2010 as against the year 2009, contributing rupees 64,889 crore of foreign exchange in 2010. Children, 5.78 million foreign tourists visited India in 2010. More than 15 million people are directly engaged in the tourism industry. Tourism also promotes national integration, provides support to the local handicrafts and cultural pursuits. It also helps in the development of international understanding about our culture and heritage. Foreign tourists visit India for heritage tourism, ecotourism, adventure tourism, cultural tourism, medical tourism, and business tourism. Children, once again see the significance of tourism industry. 6.7% GDP, earns foreign exchange, direct employment to the 15 million people, national integration, supports cottage and handicraft industry, friendly relation with the foreign countries, boost to the hotel industry, and infrastructural development. Children, there is a vast potential for development of tourism in all parts of the country. Efforts are being made to promote different types of tourism for this upcoming industry. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.